I since I'm on the Switch online thingy, I pay for it. Like sometimes remember to check the game trials thing, where they let you play a game until it's out of its trial period.
Oh, yeah.
Because I beat Katamari Damacy reroll on the trial.
Yeah, get fucked.
I loved
asshole.
it. It was a good time. But I beat Katamari Damacy reroll on the game trial thing. I beat the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Did everything. It's good. Still, it was good as the first day I played it.
How long was the trial?
Like a week.
Oh, a week? Wow.
I think it might have been. I don't know. But
so that's basically, like, in some cases, a free game.
yeah, I can't. But they take it away though. It's not like
yeah.
PlayStation lets you keep it forever.
It's like it's a nice long rental.
Yeah, you rent a game. Oh, we should play Dreams.
Oh yeah.
I already did 2 videos on it. It's really cool. You got that free forever for PlayStation Plus. As long as I keep PlayStation Plus, I get to have it whenever I want. Although they just announced that the price of PlayStation Plus is going up $20. It's too good of a deal.
Going up $20?
Yep.
$20?
Yeah, it's went up $20.
No.
So this November I'm going to be paying $100.
Oh, that's so sad.
For Essential, for the base.
That's disgusting.
I hate that. I know. God dang it.
And I might have to do that for freaking Wonder. Not
Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo? Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah, PlayStation.
Oh, of course. Yeah, Nintendo wouldn't do that.
Well, Nintendo would do that.
They would do that, but they haven't done it yet.
You have to pay an additional like $60 or something for N64.
So Sony's is going up. That's even worse because theirs was already like pretty expensive.
Yeah, Sony's.
Even though you get free
the 12-month plan for PlayStation Plus minimum Essential Edition is going to be $100 Canadian.
Minimum, yeah.
What
if you just want to play Call of Duty?
They don't offer that because that's what everyone will buy.
That's right.
That's the problem. And I think people are saying that the reason why it went up is because remember when they announced like the 3 different tiers, PlayStation Plus? People theorize that the reason why the base edition of PlayStation Plus went up $20 is because nobody bought anything beyond it. Nobody wanted Nobody wanted premium and deluxe. So they're offsetting the cost of offering premium and deluxe editions of PlayStation Plus by making the base version more expensive. That seems to be the current thinking. I don't know. I mean, I went like enough of the PlayStation 1 games are available to buy without having deluxe or premium.
Oh yeah.
So I was thinking, why in the hell would I want to pay $200 a year to play these PS1 games that I could just buy and keep? Like, it's just a stupid proposition. But yeah.
It's always some shit like, the normal gives you everything, including like the game trials and stuff. But then the premium, you get like cloud saves or some shit.
No, the PlayStation Plus Essential, was too good of a deal. I think what happened. You paid $60 for a year. You got cloud saves, online multiplayer, and every month they gave you 3 free games randomly picked that are like not old games, they're like kind of recent games. That when you redeem them, you keep them forever, and it gave you discounts. So you got exclusive discounts if you were on PS Plus. And this all costs only $60 a year. It's technically, it's better than what Nintendo offers, I think, because you keep the game and it's a new game.
Yeah.
Like you pay $20 a year for the base Nintendo one, and you get online, which doesn't work ever.
Yeah.
And you get I think you get cloud saves, and you get to play some ROMs that you have to wait for their penis to trickle out. Once every 6 months, you might get one.
Yeah,
it's a nightmare. Right,
it really is. And you get like the you get the
cave games, caveman games.
Yeah, you get the cave Kino. It's become become a meme at this point. It's like always like Rock Kingdom is.
Maybe that's a new video for the channel. Maybe.
Oh yeah, the Switch Online Cave Kino.
You can capture the Switch now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we get the Switch Online thing going, and just play through just the Cave Kino on the Switch.
There's an idea.
I never thought of that before. Just a caveman game. There's enough that you can have a whole video on it. Is that bad?
What's with this little configuration of blocks? This is
Spray and pray.
Spray and pray.
It's like Sonic CD.
And
the whole PS Plus thing, the free games you get every month. Like, I got Control for free, and I beat it. I got SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I beat it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually playing these games they're giving me for free that I would never buy otherwise. It's really weird. Just turn it on, just play whatever, and just, I don't know why I got it, but I'm just gonna play it.
Give it here. Okay. What's this barrel for?
See how the Koopas and stuff, they dance with the Ba-Ba?
Yeah.
Is that Force Soul?
Yes. Because it screws me up sometimes. However, in Wonder, when the Koopas bump into each other and they do a butt pound, like a little, you know how they bump their butts together?
Mm-hmm.
That's real Soul.
Okay.
However, the enemy designs, because the enemy designs are all weird and shit, they're Force Soul. See, it's quite simple.
I remember watching the direct and seeing, like, Elephant Mario, and then just holding on to my butt waiting for Elephant Peach. Here we go!
Yeah.
I was just waiting there. Oh my god!
Yeah. And Elephant Peach is pretty sexy.
That's right.
I don't know.
I remember, here we go. We got Elephant Peach now.
Like a true hear me out moment.
I'm not a furry, but...
Yeah.
but Mario Wonder has Elephant Peach.
Okay. I'm just saying. Like, that's all I wanted to communicate here.
Wouldn't it be funny if Elephant Peach ate Yoshi sucked up into her trunk? Would that be funny?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of, like, ironic. You know, just speculating here, but you cannot tell whether or not Elephant Peach is pregnant because their belly's too large.
They're too round, you can't tell. What does a pregnant elephant look like?
Oh yeah, I don't know. They are pretty massive. Like, there's probably more than enough space in there for a baby. I wonder how many babies they have at once. Probably just like 2.
Something tells me it's like 1 or 2. I don't know why. I never seen an elephant egg. I don't know how many can be in an elephant egg.
Yeah. We'd have to find an elephant egg. Which is very difficult because there's no recorded evidence of an elephant egg. But they know for a fact that they exist.
It'd be cool if in Mario Wonder they find out somehow that toads come from eggs.
Yeah. I wonder if they do.
Would that be Soul?
Are they mammals? Are toads' caps like part of their... Like, we know they're not part of their body because there's lots of canon stuff where they remove the hat, but are they born with the hat? And is the hat just removable because it's some sort of shell?
I remember, what was it? Like, the most recent Paper Mario game, I think. That trailer where they were walking around and there was a hieroglyph behind them, and it had a tall toad. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what was that?
It's like weird Mario from Mario Maker.
Oh man.
Oh no.
I remember how in Pikmin 4 they left Moss on the planet because
They did.
he belongs there, right?
Uh-huh.
But you beat the last boss, and it's called a Sire Hound.
Yeah.
That sire means to father, so
Uh-huh.
they would say this animal sired this animal, whatever. I think that Moss is like the Sire Hound maybe is really old, and all the dogs that are on the planet are descended from the Sire Hound.
Yeah.
And so Moss never had a normal tail. He was leafed his whole life.
Yeah.
He was born that way. That's why he can't leave the planet. And Ochi actually is nothing like it just happens that Ochi looks like those dogs, so they're both called dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But the Moss and the Sire Hound evolved on that planet.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
And
So,
the Sire Hound can't be it's hard to believe that this it just turned into fruit.
Mm.
It's not likely that the Sire Hound is like an adult version of Moss. Like Moss is like a baby, and that's why he's so small.
Or Sire Hound is way older than we think, and actually Moss is a descendant by like thousands of generations somehow. And that's why it looks different, right? And all the other dogs are just gone. There's something, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how old the Sire Hound is. But it's really funny looking at Louis riding him.
That's interesting.
Tiny.
I've never seen that before.
Tiny Louis on top of the Sire Hound. Remember that?
Yeah.
And did you think, like, when you first beat it, that collar comes off him, and then he runs away? Did you think it was the collar that was making him crazy?
I don't know about that.
I was looking at it, and I was like, what's this about? And then I read Louis' log entry about the collar. It doesn't say anything particularly special. I was like, okay, what is this?
Yeah,
what happened
then
here?
why does he have a collar?
Why is he... Yeah, why does he have a collar?
The collar's all crusty, so it's implied that it's really old, too.
Yeah, I remember, like, thinking... My conclusion about beating the game was that the collar was evil. I don't know why. I just kind of thought, like, what's going on with this collar? And again, the characters are talking about being pulled down to the surface by some unknown force.
Oh,
remember
really?
that?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
What is this? They talk about it in every game. Like, I swear that there was something on the planet that pulled me down. I can't understand it. It's the Mamuta or the Plasm Wraith or some kind of thing. Creepy Mamuta. Those things. That have the same tattoo on them that the Onion had in Pikmin 1.
Yeah. I don't know.
And they plant Pikmin and what
they do a lot of that stuff. I still think the Water Wraith is a forced soul. Because, like they said, its body exists in another dimension. I think that's like... And, like, a purple Pikmin distort reality when they crash into the ground.
They call it gravitational waves.
Yeah, they produce gravitational waves, and that's what like reveals the Water Wraith. I think that's like too far. That's like too stupid.
I like when you're at the command post and you realize that the shepherd is like this big. It's like a little model. It's so funny. How come they never found... I kept waiting for them to find a toy spaceship. How come... I would be the interesting log entry. To find a toy spaceship. A space shuttle toy. That was the size of the shepherd or something.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for it, but it never happened.
That'd be pretty cool.
Like, it'd be really interesting to see what they'd say about that. Just like imagine if you go to another planet and they got a toy of a ship that's kind of like the ship you used to get there. What you think?
Oh shit!
And it's enormous, like the one you brought.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just tossed there.
Mm-hmm. This is a weird gimmick, because, like, if you get unlucky and fall into the hole a bunch of times, like, you'll end up with, like, 50 mushrooms. Because you get three freaking mushrooms every time.
We have 23 lives.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Okay, I think we're done with that, though.
Alright.
We're still in World 2. I guess the worlds are just longer in this game. These are like 2-phase worlds. Look at that friggin' Flash Macromedia background.
I know.
The, like, Macromedia Shockwave background.
I hate how, like, some things are 3D models, some things aren't. I don't like mixing things, I find.
Uh-huh.
I like when things are all the same. Just tends to be, like... Because you can... The things that are, like, not a model, you can see the jaggies on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it really gives me the jaggies. Ooh. But, yeah, it's just... I don't know. It never ages well.
Yeah. That reminds me, what did you think about Dragon Ball Superhero?
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought a similar thing to Brawly, where the beginning stuff that didn't really involve Dragon Ball stuff was better.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting more into it, like seeing all the weird,
well,
the Akira Toriyama shows, like let's just make a movie that doesn't have any Dragon Ball in it.
Yeah,
because I love Brawly. I love when they're in space. Mm-hmm. And Brawly and these two characters we never met before are doing stuff in space. And then it goes to shit when the fighting starts.
Yeah.
And then in Superhero, I remember just liking these characters and stuff and wanting to see them win.
If you watch the DBZ movies, they're all like that.
I know,
they're all just like some like non-Toriyama Toei Kino for a few minutes, and then like 30 minutes of fighting.
Yeah. So anyway, Superhero. Eventually, I kind of got used to the weird graphics. Like, it was weird. It's way better looking. The 3D stuff is way, way better looking than it was when it first showed up in, I think, Battle of Gods.
Oh, no.
I think.
Yeah.
Remember the first time they tried to use the 3D shit?
Yeah.
And it looked nasty. This is way better.
I find, when it's all 3D, then... Well, I think it's kind of a hybrid. Like, there's some parts, like people's hair during certain scenes that are
special
2D.
Like, shaders and things that kind of make it look like...
Yeah, but, like, when it's all 3D, it's easier to stop paying attention to it.
Yeah,
It kind of looks like a DBZ video game cutscene.
The movie, for some reason, I don't know if you noticed this, there's some kind of post-processing bug with the movie or something. There's a green filter over the movie.
Really?
Did you notice this?
You'll
notice it if I show you that there's like somebody color corrected it and just made it a little bit less green and it looked way more like the show.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a weird filter over it. I don't know why it's there, but the movie it sets this. I mean, I like the movie, but it sets this horrifying precedent of like people getting power boosts for literally no reason.
Yeah,
like
sorry.
We literally got to this point where it feels like it's like breaking with like the standard of the show somehow when you just wish for power.
Mm-hmm.
Like Piccolo, I think Piccolo did. He just wished for power.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking like Piccolo would never do this. Like old
Piccolo
would never. They just wouldn't allow themselves to do it. There's something about it that just seems wrong. And then Gohan gets his power up for no reason at all.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
And
he doesn't see. He's seeing Piccolo get beat up, which is, I'm sure, is a shock for him. But he's seen that enough already. I think.
I remember I was just like, okay, like, and I think Gohan Beast looks like shit. Like, why his hair is so big?
Yeah.
Why?
It has no name in the movie.
I know.
I didn't know what it was called.
Gohan. They call it
I
Gohan
thought it was,
Beast now.
I thought it was Super Ego.
No.
Because he has red eyes and like dark gray hair.
No.
So,
but
yeah.
it's something else.
Okay.
But it's just.
Well, it's just another thing. It's just like another.
The power ups come from nowhere.
Uh-huh.
In Superhero, nowhere. And Piccolo's power up, I think it looks cool. I think it's cool to change Piccolo's color.
Yeah.
But he just wishes for power, and it just tastes weird when you say it. Like it's like it just you're thinking like, why didn't we do this before? Like it's one of those things you don't do because if you do it now, everyone's just gonna say, why didn't we just do this when everyone almost died a million times? And we could have did it, and we didn't.
Yeah.
Just wish for power, and then somehow Piccolo turns piss. He turns to Piccolo, and he's piss colored, and then I remember being confused about like what, like there's like yellow Piccolo, and then there's like big yellow Piccolo,
yeah,
or something. And I remember being a little bit confused about which one was the new form. Like there was some confusion there. Of course, it's going to be Cell Max.
Mm-hmm.
He fights Cell Max, but he sucks because
he's big and stupid, so he can't stick around.
Nobody wants to see big enemies in Dragon Ball as the final bad guy.
Yeah,
I don't think people want that.
You can't have martial arts.
No, I think
that's why they had Piccolo grow again,
which is cool. But I wanted something to happen where they beat Cell Max and he like shrinks and he turns into Perfect Cell but red. I was like, oh no! I was hoping for it, but it never happened. I was like, here we go. Imagine just like Perfect Cell but red, and some other changes. How frightening it would be. Mm-hmm. But it never happened. You just kind of say big and stupid.
Yeah.
And that's about New Super Mario Bros. Wii Super.
That was our Let's Play of Dragon Ball. I mean, New Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario. What an interesting game this was.
Yeah, I agree.